Hello everyone, welcome back. We were discussing about media of business correspondence, right? And I had given you a question in the previous class. I hope you all got the answer. Okay, in this class, we will discuss about a small topic, that is types of communication. So, very easy topic. Let us discuss one by one on the basis of the direction of the flow of message. The communication is classified as downward communication, upward communication, horizontal communication, diagonal communication, and grapevine communication. So downward communication means transmission of message from higher authorities to lower employees. Say for example, orders issued by superior or higher level employee to lower level employee, or orders issued from manager to assistant manager, then assistant manager to supervisor. Okay, this process is called downward communication. Upward communication means transmission of message from lower level employee to higher authorities. Say for example, any information passes from workers to supervisor, then supervisor to manager, and manager to general manager. Okay, that means the information flows from lower level employees to higher level employees or higher authorities. It may include opinions, ideas, or any suggestions, grievances, reports, right? Then complaints. Okay. Next one is horizontal communication. It means interchange of information between parties operating in same level. So for example, the communication between two departmental heads working at the same level of organization. Okay, or the communication which may takes place between two managers, say for example production manager and sales manager, who are working in sorry who are working at the same level of organization. The conversation between two uh, managers or two supervisors, okay, who are working at the same level of organization. Then diagonal communication, it takes place between persons belonging to different departments. For example, when the supervisor of a marketing department contacts with the manager of production department. So it is the case of diagonal communication. The communication takes place between persons belonging to different departments. Or when uh, the assistant manager of production department contacts with an employee of sales department. Okay, this is diagonal communication. Then fifth one, very important, grapevine communication or informal communication. It does not follow any set lines and any definite rules or definite direction. However, it spreads like the grapevine in any directions, anywhere, and spreads fast. So grapevine communication or informal communication is one of the fastest mode of communication, where the communication spreads very fast like the grapevine. So it moves in any directions or anywhere. So it does not follow any set lines or any line of authority. Any person can communicate with any persons in the organization. There is no any restrictions for communication. It is called gray point communication. Any person can communicate without any restrictions in any directions anywhere. Okay. Next one is on the basis of relationship. Again, communication is classified as formal communication and informal communication. Formal communication means the verbal presentation intended to share information and which confirms the established professional rules, standards, and process. For example, meeting and seminars. So, here formal communication involves predefined process or which follows professional rules and standards like meeting and seminar. Okay, but in informal communication is a casual form of sharing information like personal conversation with family and friends and conversation without rules and regulations. So we can find out the difference between formal communication and informal communication, right? Formal communication follows certain rules and regulations, standards, predetermined process, but under informal communication, following of any rules and regulations is not necessary. So examples for formal communication is meeting and seminar, but example for informal communication is conversation with family, conversation with your friends. Okay, formal and informal communication. Under formal communication, we should go through certain rules and predetermined process, but under informal communication, we need not to follow any rules and regulations and standards. Okay. Next, on the basis of means of communication, again communication is classified as oral communication, written communication, and non-verbal communication. And on the basis of method of communication, again communication is classified as face-to-face communication and written communication. So I have explained these concepts in the previous classes, right? So no need to explain again, right? So we will move to next type, that is on the basis of scope. Again communication is classified as internal communication and external communication. If the message is conveyed to the various officials, co-workers, and subordinates within the organization is called internal communication. If the message is conveyed to the various officials working in different industrial and commercial organizations is called as external communication. Or exchanging of information with any outside parties is called external communication. Okay, exchange of information with the persons who are related to and who are working within the organization is called internal communication. Uh, Exchanging of information between managers, workers, employees is the example for internal communication, and exchange of information with outside parties like government, customers, okay, or competitors. So these all are the uh, examples for external communication. Okay, so these all are about the types of communication. Okay, and today's question is, write a short note on silence as a mode of communication. So silence means absence of noise, right? So silence also used as a mode or media of communication. So it is also used for exchanging of information. Okay, so please try to find out the answer and write it on your notebook. Okay, thank you.